So welcome to Patreon if you are out there and watching. I'm here with the Welsh Viking, Jimmy.
Hello,
again.
it's me.
We're at the Vike Viking Festival. And I have 3 bonus questions. I've teased on my page a little bit lately.
I'm going to
So
change
first question. What's the worst food you've ever eaten?
So I've got a slightly odd one, I think, because it's a peanut sauce that was made for me when I was in Canada a few years, like about 10 years ago. I went over to Canada.
So not like a satay.
Not like a satay sauce. It was weird. It was like peanuts that had been blended up, and it was like a spiced peanut sauce. So I guess it was like a satay, but it had like other weird flavourings in it.
Just a shit one.
It was shite. It was awful, and I have never been so violently sick after eating something. It was almost instantaneous. Like I ate it all down. I thought, oh, that was all right. Actually, that was okay because I don't like peanuts. I don't like the flavour of peanut. I'm not allergic to them.
Yeah.
And almost immediately, I just technically yawned.
Can you get me the recipe? We'll talk after.
You're a bad man.
I've got an idea.
For an assassination attempt. But it was that. That's the worst thing. Well, or like that's the worst food experience I've had.
Yeah.
Because it went from like, oh, I'm quite looking forward to trying this new experience, and this wasn't as bad as I thought it would be, to awful, violent, projectile vomiting.
As we're in the secret Patreon area, I should say, actually, on my honeymoon in York.
Steady.
16 years ago.
Steady.
Almost to the day.
You're not old enough.
I am.
Sure, child bride, were you?
Yes. That's me.
Mail order husband.
Mail order husband from Swindon.
Lovely.
That was me. I don't know. We've had good food in York since. I will start with that. But actually, initially on the honeymoon, the food was awful. Everywhere we went, we had bad food.
There's some bad food to be had here. I've never eaten here in this particular hostelry that we're in.
Sounds like a challenge.
But I've been a couple of doors up. I've had some pretty, not like offensive, but just bad pub food. You know, like it's clearly just bought in bulk
Yeah.
and then microwaved.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of that. And a lot of places that have gone from really good, freshly made or like prepped in the morning food to buying in bulk, reheating in the microwave stuff. And it's like, it's a bit of a gamble. Bit of a gamble.
So next question. What's your most memorable meal you've ever had?
Oh, probably I went for a massive curry on my 18th with my dad. And it was my 18th, so it was the first time that he could buy me a pint legally. Yeah. He was over the moon because I had no interest in underage drinking. I was such a disappointment. I had no interest whatsoever. And he finally was like, right, do you want a drink? I said, yeah. I'm like, I just had a pint of Kingfisher or something. Yeah. He was so happy that he could buy me a pint. And I had a prawn danzak, when it was like a nice hot sour curry. And that was my regular standard curry that I would have with him every time we went out for a curry. And I lost him late last year, really unexpectedly. And it's one of the last things that we ate together was a king prawn danzak, like I had on my 18th, and I had a pint of Kingfisher. So it was like this lovely little memorable thing. It's really comforting. Really just like, if I'm feeling bad, I go out for a curry with my dad and have a king prawn danzak and a pint of Kingfisher. And it was just like a heartening, pleasing experience every single time.
Kind of nice you had that bookend.
It's a nice bookend, isn't it? Yeah, it was lovely. It was good. The actual last thing I ate with him was scampi, but that's not
bad.
That's not as romantic.
Right. So last question.
Okay, I'm ready.
And this is the reason I've got you here.
I'm ready. My body is.
Died.
I'm ready. Oh God! What? No!
You weren't ready. You remember we were talking about ghosts?
My pint.
We were talking about ghosts.
Yeah.
It was the horseradish.
It was the horseradish.
So you've died. Your family and friends are preparing your burial.
Nice.
And it includes food and drink. What food and drink do you get to take to Valhalla?
Ooh, right. I've got to have mead. Love mead. Gotta have mead.
Any particular flavour or just a straight mead?
Straight mead, but like a really sweet one. I like a really sweet mead. I don't like any dryness, any alcohol sensation. I like it to be like properly crystal, like amber coloured, but really sweet. because I love that mellow sweetness of honey that you get in the really sweet ones. Probably like a dark beer, like this, like a porter. Or
This is nice.
This is really nice.
I don't know what it was.
I'm gonna
but
find out which one it is because it's really good.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
something like this, a nice porter. Food wise, probably some pickles. I'm really big into pickles. I love pickled foods,
Yeah.
and I feel like that's nice and appropriate for some Viking age staples. So like some pickled onions, pickled eggs. Actually, I'll have some pickled eggs.
Oh, I don't like a pickled egg.
Do you not? I love a pickled egg. I'm such a freak. I love it.
Pickled chilies.
Oh yeah, pickled chili,
Pickled chili.
pickled garlic.
Yes.
Love pickled
Got some of
garlic.
that, yeah.
Maybe can I just have a selection? Can I have a pickle selection?
Yes. Would you like anything on the side? Maybe some bread or some salami or.
I will get some protein. So I'll go like a nice ham, a nice moist ham. Nothing too exotic with like crusts or anything, like a honey roast or something like that. But just like a nice moist ham, and probably just some nice russet apples or something.
Oh, a russet. I've got a tree in my garden that's russet.
Oh, I love russets.
Gonna go extinct, aren't they? They reckon.
No. Oh no.
Breeding just last week.
Shit.
Most English species, they think, because of climate change and global warming, they're not, the problem isn't actually the heat in the summer, it's that they don't get cold enough in the winter. So they need to go below -6.
Plant more trees.
More trees, people.
Do it.
Why are you on Patreon?
Why are you on Patreon instead of planting trees?
Plant trees.
Do it. Boycott the fossil fuel industry. But that's what I'll have. I'll have a russet.
Lovely.
I'll have a nice russet apple. I think that's probably enough, isn't it?
That's pretty good.
Food-wise. I don't need too much
Someone
more
will
than
bring something more common anyway.
that. Someone bring some bread and some cheese. Oh wait, no, yeah, gotta have some cheese.
Yeah.
Gotta have some nice hard cheese. Nice hard,
cheese. What sort of cheese?
like a really filthy Stilton. I love a foul, or Black Sticks blue, like a really nasty blue cheese. Like a really offensive blue cheese. I like blue cheese that is not post-watershed blue cheese.
Lovely.
Filthy.
There you go. On that note, the Welsh Viking likes filthy cheese.
Filthy cheese.
Thanks again for coming on.
Thank you for having me.
I will cut it here.
We'll cut it there.
Goodbye. Don't know why I went so high pitch then. Goodbye.
We'll see you later.